mine, and I am finally back. It's been 10 days since my last video. In that video, I said that I was taking a break, and I did. We went to the Dominican Republic, my partner and 2 children, and we were there for a week. It was absolutely fantastic weather. Every day was a high of 30 to 32. That's 86 degrees to almost 90 if you don't speak Celsius. And in the nighttime, overnight, it was around 26, which is around 79 degrees Fahrenheit. So in other words, perfect weather. It was a beautiful beach, beautiful sandy beach with beautiful blue water, pools, bars, food, activities. I think it was fantastic. So I really enjoyed that. We saw a lot of interesting birds and animals. I took a kayak out with my daughter and we saw a stingray. Fantastic. So I don't mean to rub it in. I just we went and it was fun and it was a relaxing time. The last video I made was 10 questions for video makers in the VC that were posted by Richard McCook, and I got the date wrong. I in the video I said it was a few months ago because I was looking at it and it said 2021, but I'm still confused about 2021 and 2022. I cannot believe it's 2022. So that was a year and a half ago or so, and I got the date wrong. So this is the second set of questions a year and a half later, and I've seen a lot of answers to these questions, so I don't think I'm going to say anything that is really different from those, but I'm going to do this anyway and see where it goes. So there's actually 11 questions because Richard snuck a bonus question in here. So the first question he's asking is, do you ever get disheartened when a video you think should be popular is ignored? And if yes, give an example. No, I'm not disheartened when a video doesn't get the views I think it should, because I don't really prejudge a video or assume that it's going to get lots of views. The opposite is really true for me. When I made a video that got a lot of views, that surprises me. So it's kind of the opposite. I will add one thing, and that is that on one video I clicked the age restricted button because one of the albums that I showed had a partial female frontal nudity, and so I clicked the age restricted button, and because I did that, it got almost no views, like really small number of views, and that sort of tells me that people who are watching videos don't always have accounts, because if you have an account you have to attest to your age to see age-restricted content, and so it suggests that a lot of people watching VC videos don't even have YouTube accounts, which I think is interesting, especially when you consider that only 50% of my views are from subscribers, and I've heard that from other people as well. So the answer to that question is no. Number 2, how often do you check your subscriber count? I would say that it's difficult not to do that, because whenever you go into YouTube Studio to look at to reply to a comment or to upload something, it's right in front of you. So I don't go out of my way to open the YouTube Studio app just to see what my subscribers are, but whenever I'm in there, it's hard not to notice. And I don't like to obsess about that, because there can be frustrating things like, when I was near 100, I had 99 subscribers, and it was 100, then it was 99, then it was 100, and then it was 99. So it would drive you crazy if you follow that every day. And number 3, how often do you ask people to hit the subscribe button? So every video, occasionally, or almost never? The answer to that is never. I have never done it. I never will do it. I don't think it's my style. But I don't have anything against anyone who does that. That is totally fine. People run their channels the way they do. I'm always amazed that people do subscribe, because I don't think I'm an expert in anything related to vinyl, really. I just have a collection and I'm talking about it. So if someone wants to, they will. The other thing is, for years I watched videos on certain channels on YouTube, not simply in the vinyl community, and they came up at the top of my feed anyway without having a subscription. So I don't even know if it's important to have a subscription. The stuff just shows up that you're watching anyway. How do you feel when you lose subscribers, and what is the largest amount you have lost in one day? There were 2 days in which I lost 5 subscribers each, and there's a story that goes with that, which I don't know how to interpret. But I was watching a live stream, and the host did a shout out to my channel, and immediately I got 5. It could have been 5 or 6 subscribers, but a couple hours later I was down 5 or 6, and that happened again. I went back to the live stream, watched it, I got a shout out, and my subscriber count went up by 5 or 6, and a couple hours later it went down by 5 or 6. So it was 5 or 6, I can't remember. So that happened twice, and could have been a coincidence. But you know, sometimes they drop off, and they could be. I hear they could be robots. I hear that people could cancel their channels. There's lots of people change their mind, right? Maybe they don't like the channel anymore. That's totally fine. So, yeah, it happens, and I don't worry about it too much. Number 5 is, how do you feel when people comment on your video and they obviously haven't watched it? For example, a comment comes in for a 15-minute video 1 minute after it has been uploaded. Now, I've heard other people answer this question and in a similar way, and there are people who will comment as the video is going. What I tend to do is watch the video, and I might make a note about what I want to say and then post it at the end. Some people just post, oh, that's a great album, I love that one, and then they might post again 3 minutes later, or that might be the only comment they make. So they might comment really early and then watch the entire video, but the comment they made comes early. So I don't know if this has ever happened to me. Maybe I haven't noticed it. I don't really care. It's fine. Whatever works for them. Number 6 is, if you or already have hit the 1,000 subscriber count, will you monetize your channel? And if you are eligible for the thanks option, will you promote it? So the 1,000 subscriber count is only half of the requirement for monetization. The other is 4,000 hours of watch time. And for me, both of those things seem like a long way away. For a long time, I thought I had an answer to this, but it's recently changed. I discussed this in a series of comments with Ben Rankins in Australia recently, because in late 2020, YouTube changed the terms of service so that they can now run ads on your channel and monetize it, but not give you any payments if you're not eligible for monetization, or even if you are eligible. So if you've not monetized your channel, YouTube can still run videos and collect money and not give it to you. And the only reason I know this, well, I know that because it's been posted, but I discovered that on my channel, some videos had ads on, even though I'm not monetized. And normally when someone comments on my channel, I view the comment and reply to it in YouTube Studio. But a further reply, you either get the alert in the top right corner, which you can click on and then reply there. But if you click the reply button in the email, it takes you to your video. And I did that a couple of times. And my video, before it started, there were ads there. And I was like, why are there ads on my video? I'm not eligible for monetization. And my understanding is that if your video is doing well, YouTube can run ads on it and collect money, not give you any. So I guess this sort of suggests to me that I might consider doing this because YouTube will do it anyway. And if they're going to run ads on my videos, maybe I should get the revenue. And I don't think it's very much, rather than them. But I will say this. If you're a video maker and you haven't turned off the mid-roll ad breaks, you are evil. I mean, you're having an ad in the middle of your video, I think is the worst thing ever. And you can turn it off. So if I ever do monetize my channel, I will definitely turn that off. The thanks button, I just recently discovered what that is. I don't think so. That just seems a little crazy to me. It's like a donation button as far as I know. I mean, if I had travel expenses or staff, maybe, but then I don't know. I don't think I would do it. Question 7, do you ever sub another channel just to try to get a sub back? And when you do sub other channels, approximately what % do you hit the notification bell? So when I started my channel, I subscribed to like maybe 200 or 300 channels, and maybe 10% or so subscribe back. So I did that. I don't do it now. I did it at the beginning. I think there's other ways to gain subscribers, and you can engage in comments and that kind of thing. So I don't really do that. Incidentally, I'd say one of the one thing that positively impacted my subscriber count was when I sent VCLT to Mike, TCAT Deep Final Track, and that wasn't intentional. Just he opened the package and mentioned my channel, and I got a few subscribers that way. So I'm wondering if people have also noticed that. But yeah, I don't really do that anymore. Notification bell, I don't really use a notification bell. I turned it on one channel just to see what it was like, and that is JT's Record Room. So he's the only person to get notifications for, because I haven't bothered to turn it off. So I get a notification when he puts a video up. So I tend to use the watch later option when I'm scanning through YouTube, and I know I don't have time to watch something. I'll add it to my watch later queue, which is enormous now because it has things other than Final Community. And so that's where I put those, and I find that a useful feature. Question number 8 is, how long do you think is an acceptable time to wait before replying to a comment, if you reply to comments? Well, I've replied to every comment, even if it's a very brief thank you. So far, I've replied to all comments, and I'll reply at any time. If the comment comes in and like, and I'm like 3 seconds later, I'll definitely reply to it. One thing that's different about me maybe is that sometimes if someone's commented and I haven't seen their last video, I might go and watch their video and comment on it and then reply. But I'll reply immediately if I can. If I can't, if I'm away, maybe not. Number 9, do you like RSD? And if so, after buying RSD items, do you feel the need to show them immediately in the car after leaving the shop at the store? Or can you wait to get home and open them before showing? Now, until a little while ago, I used to say that I've never been to a record store on record store day. That has subsequently changed. I've gone to a record store day on record store day. I've gone to a record store on record store day exactly once, and that's because I live a very short walk from a record store. It's just around the corner. And there was something I really wanted. It was a Lou Reed record, and I walked up there and picked it up. But that's the only time every other record store day item I've picked up after the fact. That's not to say I wouldn't go in future, it's just timing doesn't always work. And I've only done that once, and then I was angry with myself because I found the record like almost $20 cheaper at a different store after that. So, yeah, I mean, I like seeing the record store day pickups people do. I've just never done that. I've never done a record store day video, in other words. Do you enjoy participating in and watching collaboration videos, but do you get put off watching if they go beyond 1 or 2 hour mark? So I've never done one. I would if the opportunity arose. I do watch them, but I agree that if they're long, it's a bit of a challenge, and I have checked into some for people that I follow closely, and I sometimes skip ahead a little bit because it's a lot. I mean, an hour is really pushing it. Some people can do very long, engaging videos, and you're kind of engrossed by them. But it is a hard thing to do, and I find a long video it's asking a lot because I don't really have that much time. So yeah. Bonus question: do you check your previous video just to make sure you're not wearing the same shirt? That has never occurred to me, and probably because I wear a black t-shirt in most of them. I have more than one black t-shirt, by the way. I'd say I wear a black t-shirt of some form or another in 90% of my videos. However, I once redid a video because when I was watching it back, there was a piece of lint or fluff right here, and it was really distracting. So I said, I can't post that. I have to redo it. So that's it. 10 more questions for the vinyl community. Again, nothing I think alarming or nothing surprising here, but it's good to be back, and thanks for watching once again.